Inside this video right here, I'm going to talk to you about whether you should go to paramedic school or nursing school. Which order, what should we do? Let's talk about it. I want to help decrease failure rates for NREMT, for EMT school, for paramedic school. Watch these videos, watch this content, and believe me, you will start to understand EMS medicine. Anybody out there that wants to serve their community as an EMT or a paramedic should be able to do that, and I'm here as a paramedic coach to help you achieve that. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's the Paramedic Coach here, back at you with another video. If you're new here, hit subscribe down below and tap that notification bell. We do giveaways, lessons, lectures, and everything EMS related here for you on this channel. Also, anybody watching, do me a solid, smash and annihilate that like button if you like the content here. Much appreciated for the YouTube algorithm so more EMTs and paramedics can see this content. Now, what we're talking about today is very simple. Should you go to paramedic school or should you go to nursing school? Which order? What should you do? Let's talk about it. I get asked by a lot of EMTs, what should you do as far as paramedic school versus nursing school? My really first question to you would be is, what's your main goal? And, what attracts you to nursing versus paramedic? One thing that I always tell people to do, if you're an EMT, you're already seeing, pretty much daily, the life of a paramedic. You can see the day in the life, like how it is at work. You see all that. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen the day in the life of a nurse? Have you shadowed a nurse? So one thing I always tell people is always shadow the person that you want to, emulate, or shadow the person that, the career that you're trying to achieve. So maybe you're thinking about nursing school and you think, oh, that looks pretty cool, but you haven't gone through an 8-hour day or a 12-hour day or 10-hour day as a nurse, right? So I highly recommend that you shadow them. And here's the thing, if you're an EMT and you're connected with a hospital service, and obviously everybody is at the hospital near them, it should be very, very easy to get that connection to get in there and shadow for a day. It should be super easy. I would ask your management, it should be very easy for you. Now, the next kind of person that I want to talk about here is someone who knows they want to be a paramedic and a nurse. Let's talk about that if you want to do both and how I'd structure it. Now here's the battle plan. If let's say you're an EMT and you want to do paramedic school and nursing school, here's a great game plan for you. So if you know you're going to go to paramedic school and you know you're going to do that and you want to work, you're already in EMS. So you might as well go to paramedic school first and then build up on it. Because if you're going to go into nursing, you might as well go all the way, like you're going all the way with paramedic, and get your BSN. So let's make that the goal, okay? So let's structure it out. So you're an EMT now, you have good experience, you apply to paramedic school, you get in, you graduate paramedic school. Now go to a place, now back when I went, now remember this is back in 2012, 2013, I went to paramedic school, and I graduated in the fall of 2013. So when I graduated school, I had 30 college credits. Okay. Now, I took those 30 college credits, had my National Registry paramedic, started working as a paramedic, and then what I did from there was I then started working as a paramedic. Makes sense, right? So now while I was working as a paramedic, as much as I could to get a ton of experience, all kinds of shifts, all kinds of everything, I went back to school online to finish my associate degree at that place. So now all of a sudden, now we have 64 college credits and an associate degree. Great, right? So what I did was, now what you can do, that takes all the starter or entry-level college classes, take them at a community college. There's no point in going to a private or a public university to do that. All those starter classes that you need the first 2 years of college, take them at a community college, which usually is where you're going to find your paramedic school. You see where I'm going with this? Now you have all these credits. Now say, okay, now you need your anatomy and physiology. I don't know, your medic might have took care of that, but check. Anatomy and physiology, your all your chemistries, your biologies, all that stuff. Now start to take care of that. But you've already got a career as a medic. You've already gained experience as a medic, right? So now you're working your way up, right? So now we can now start looking into nursing school. So that is my recommendation for you as an EMT to go up to paramedic and then go up to nursing. Take that approach. That's my recommendation for you. I know so many people out there, for example, and another reason why I recommend this is this. You may want to get in a certain job, move to a certain place, get in with a certain department, and getting your paramedic makes that so much easier if you know you want to do paramedic and nursing. Now, the other thing that I want to touch on, this is my little bonus here at the end. If you're leaning more towards nursing, and maybe you're like, you know what, I don't want to be a paramedic, but the reason you thought about it is maybe you're in EMS, and this is you right now that I'm talking to, work as an EMT. You're going to get great experience while you're actually going to nursing school. That's a great route to take. So don't feel that you have to get your paramedic to go to nursing school, because that is completely incorrect. Do not feel that you need to do that at all. EMT is great experience for nursing school. Paramedic is great experience for nursing school as well. But don't forget, my friends, there are, I don't know how many exactly, but let's say at least probably hundreds of thousands of nurses that had like no experience in much of anything before entering their first year of college and then becoming a nurse with a BSN. Okay? So it can be done. So you having EMT or paramedic experience, that's really good experience for nursing school. And that is my recommendation for you. Don't forget to shadow before you sign up. Whether you are getting ready for EMT, advanced EMT, or you're getting ready for paramedic school, click on my Paramedic Coach course, my video vault in the description. If you love the videos that I do here, kind of my lessons and lectures, I have my best 160 lessons and lectures down below in the link in the description. It goes all the way from pre-EMT school all the way to your med control ride as a paramedic. So if you're really looking to get that edge, click the link down below and you will be shocked, my friends, at how prepared you are on National Registry and also in school. I will see you there.
Like everything that you were saying was just connecting all these links inside my brain, and I just knew right then and there, I have to have this program. I have to have all the information that he's willing to give. I need all of it.
I went through it. I spent the time and money in other areas, and I'm just going to let you guys know that this was everything I was searching for the whole time. The first couple of videos I watched, when I noticed it, I just immediately started connecting dots on some of these things I didn't have grasp.
Went on there, then I continued reviewing, and I did it for about a month, and it helped a lot. Like I said, even after school, and I took that test one time, and I passed it.
Your particular program, you have your students engaging, and you have your students discussing, and you have your students actually using your products. And I'm seeing time and time again students that are coming in and announcing their new certification with National Registry.
Obviously passing the exam, doing it pretty quickly, 70 questions in about an hour.
Well, you definitely are like how your videos are. Like, I wasn't sure how it was going to be, but you are how your videos are. So that was awesome.
So people who are getting ready for paramedic school, or if you're getting ready to go in the Navy as a corpsman or as an Army medic, you got to prepare yourself. Evan, I know you got a program that helps people prepare that way. So bottom line is, guys, you don't ever want to hear something for the first time with a bunch of other students. So if you're in a competitive learning environment, you don't want to hear about AFib for the first time where everybody else, you want to have an understanding of it before you walk in the room.
From 120 questions, passing 2 sections, near passing 1, and then I think 2 below passing to 70 questions passing completely.
$7,000 for school plus everything else that you put into it all the time, and all the time off work and family and everything. It's to see people fail and fail and fail and then just quit, which I know a couple people who have. I tend to say, it doesn't hurt to have somebody right there to talk to, send a question.
Anytime I get the chance, I will gladly offer or advise them to sign up for you and your paramedic coach. It's truly helpful and amazing at what you do.
I want to help decrease failure rates for NREMT, for EMT school, for Paramedic School. Watch these videos, watch this content, and believe me, you will start to understand EMS medicine. Anybody out there that wants to serve their community as an EMT or a paramedic should be able to do that, and I'm here as a paramedic coach to help you achieve that.